Hi again. In Module 1, you've already learned that health and well-being are strongly intertwined. In this video, we are going to have a deeper look at how illness and health can be understood beyond a purely biological perspective. If we set aside some earlier beliefs based on superstition or witchcraft, then throughout history, the dominant approach to illness and health was biological. In this view, health was seen as the proper functioning of biological systems, and disease occurred when something disrupted these processes. Because of this, treatments were mainly designed with a biological focus, so aiming to fix the body. Take, for example, symptoms like chest pain, dizziness, and nausea in women. For centuries, people believed this could be attributed to a wandering womb. They believed that the uterus could move around the body, causing different symptoms depending on its position. They tried to treat this by guiding the uterus back to its proper place, using, for example, pleasant scents to lure it or unpleasant ones to drive it away. Over time, scientific progress has luckily greatly improved our understanding of human anatomy. But not only that, we've also come to recognize that the psychological and social aspects of health and illness are also important. By the 1960s and 70s, it became clear that a purely biological perspective struggled to answer certain important questions. Who is this patient we're caring for, beyond their symptoms? How do they experience their illness? What is their attitude towards being unwell, and how does that impact their symptoms? How are they cared for, and how does society react to their condition? These questions show the need for a more holistic approach, one that looks at health and illness not just as biological processes, but as experiences shaped by the mind and society as well. To address these limitations, George Engel introduced the biopsychosocial model. This approach looks at health and illness not just through a biological lens, but it also considers psychological and sociological factors. Let's take chronic pain as an example. Imagine someone experiencing pain due to a physical injury. If this person is under a lot of stress, they might experience the pain more intensely, and their recovery could take longer. Social factors also play a role. If they don't have strong support from family and friends, or if they have limited access to healthcare, there could be a higher chance of their pain becoming chronic. This example highlights how biological, psychological, and social factors dynamically interact to shape a person's experience of illness and symptoms. The biopsychosocial approach is a big step forward from the purely biological model. But in recent years, more and more voices have argued that there's another important dimension we need to consider, one that the biopsychosocial model doesn't fully capture. Could health and illness also be connected to the deeper existential aspects of a person's life? Well, research suggests that this is the case. Studies show how, for example, conditions like chronic pain can impact more than just the body. It can also affect a person's sense of meaning and purpose in life. Factors like disability, loss of independence, and reduced social connections can make someone feel that their life has lost its direction or has become meaningless. And when people struggle to find meaning, their symptoms often intensify, and recovery can take longer. In light of these findings, researchers have introduced the biopsychosocial-existential model. This expanded version of the biopsychosocial framework explicitly takes existential factors into account when understanding illness and health. While existential elements do exist within the biological, psychological, and social dimensions, they are often overlooked. Therefore, it seems crucial to give this existential layer more explicit attention. This framework is very relevant when working with older adults. Studies have, for example, shown that older adults with chronic pain who find meaning in their lives are more likely to maintain their daily functioning despite the pain. In contrast, those who struggle to find meaning are more likely to experience a significant decline in their ability to carry out their daily activities. The biopsychosocial existential model has important practical implications for both individuals and healthcare providers. For individuals, it highlights the value of engaging in social groups that support not just psychological and social well-being, but also deeper existential needs. This can be important both as a preventive measure and as part of treatment. For healthcare providers, the model underscores the importance of considering existential factors in clinical care, healthcare education, and policymaking in public and mental health.